Princess Sophia loved adventures. She loved to explore the forest near her castle. She would climb trees and sing with the birds. Sophia also had a kind heart. She loved to help people and animals. One day, Sophia heard sad news. A nearby village was struggling. There was no rain, the crops wouldn't grow, the people were hungry. Princess Sophia knew she had to help. The village was called Whispering Willows. It was a place of serene beauty, where the air was always filled with the soft rustling of leaves and the gentle murmur of the stream that wound its way through the heart of the village. The stream was the lifeblood of Whispering Willows. It provided water for the crops, a place for children to play, and a soothing soundtrack to the villagers' daily lives. The gentle stream, with its crystal-clear waters, was a source of joy and sustenance. The willow trees, with their long, graceful branches, swayed in the breeze, creating a canopy of green that offered shade and comfort. These trees were not just part of the landscape, they were part of the villagers' lives, standing as silent witnesses to their joys and sorrows. But now, the stream was dry. The once vibrant riverbed was now a stretch of cracked earth, and the willow trees, once so full of life, drooped sadly. The leaves, which had once been a lush green, were now brittle and brown. The heart of Whispering Willows was breaking. The villagers were losing hope. Their crops were failing, and the once joyful laughter of children had turned to cries of despair. The village elders, who had seen many seasons, had never witnessed such a calamity. They gathered in the village square, their faces etched with worry. Word reached the king and queen. In their grand palace, far removed from the troubles of the village, they listened to the pleas for help. The king, a wise and just ruler, and the queen, known for her compassion, were deeply troubled by the news. They wanted to help, but they didn't know how. Sophia, their daughter, listened carefully to the discussions. She was a young girl, but her heart was filled with a deep sense of responsibility and empathy for her people. She knew she had to do something. Sophia was not one to sit idly by while others suffered. Her determination was evident in her eyes, and she felt a calling to take action. She believed that there was a solution, and she was determined to find it. "I will go to Whispering Willows," she declared with a voice that carried both resolve and hope. Her parents looked at her with a mixture of pride and concern, knowing that this journey would not be easy. "I will find a way to help," she promised. With a heart full of courage and a mind set on her mission, Sophia prepared to embark on her journey. She knew that the road ahead would be fraught with challenges, but she was ready to face them. The fate of Whispering Willows rested on her young shoulders, and she was determined not to let her people down. The king and queen were worried, but they knew Sophia was brave and kind. They agreed to let her go. Sophia prepared for her journey. She packed food and water. She took her favorite book of fairy tales. She also brought her most special treasure, a tiny golden seed. Sophia's parents hugged her tightly. "Be careful, Sophia," said the queen. "And be brave," added the king. Sophia smiled. She was ready for her adventure. Sophia traveled for many days. Finally, she reached Whispering Willows. The villagers were tired and sad. They welcomed Sophia with open arms. They told her about the drought. They told her how their crops wouldn't grow. Sophia listened to their stories. She saw the sadness in their eyes. Sophia knew she had to find a way to bring back the rain and save Whispering Willows. Sophia remembered the golden seed. She took it out of her pocket. The seed shimmered faintly. It seemed to pulse with a gentle warmth. Sophia had an idea. She gathered the villagers. "This is a magic seed," she explained. "If we plant it with hope and work together, I believe it can bring back the rain and save our village." The villagers were skeptical. They had never seen a magic seed before, but Sophia's words gave them hope. They agreed to help her. Together, they prepared the earth. They dug a small hole in the center of the village. Sophia carefully placed the golden seed in the ground. She covered it with soil and watered it with her canteen. Then, everyone joined hands and sang a song of hope for rain. In a small, close-knit village, everyone worked together tirelessly. The sense of community was palpable, and the spirit of collaboration was the lifeblood of their daily lives. Each person had a role to play, and they embraced it with dedication and enthusiasm. They carried buckets of water from a distant well, their hands calloused from the daily labor. The journey was long and arduous, but they did it with a sense of purpose. The water was essential for their crops, their animals, and their own survival. They knew that without it, their village would wither away. As they worked, they sang songs to the clouds asking for rain. Their voices rose in unison, a harmonious plea to the heavens. The songs were ancient, passed down through generations, and they carried the hopes and dreams of the entire community. The melodies were filled with longing and faith, a testament to their resilience. In the evenings, they gathered around the fire, sharing stories and laughter. The tales were a mix of history and legend, each one a thread in the rich tapestry of their culture. Sophia, a young woman with a heart full of hope, worked alongside them. She listened intently to the stories, drawing strength from the wisdom of her elders. Sophia never gave up hope. She was determined and resilient, a beacon of light in the face of adversity. Her optimism was infectious, and it inspired those around her to keep going, even when the days were long and the work was hard. She knew that together, they could make a difference. Days turned into nights, and the sun beat down relentlessly. The heat was oppressive, and the lack of rain was disheartening. Still, no rain came. The fields were parched, and the crops struggled to survive. But the villagers pressed on, their determination unwavering. But Sophia and the villagers didn't lose heart. They knew that their strength lay in their unity. They supported each other, sharing the burdens and celebrating the small victories. Each day was a testament to their perseverance and their belief in a better future. They continued to care for the seed, their hope growing stronger with each passing day. The seed was a symbol of their faith and their commitment to the land. They nurtured it with love and care, believing that one day it would grow into a bountiful harvest. Their hope was a powerful force, driving them forward and keeping their spirits high. One morning, something magical happened. A tiny green sprout emerged from the earth where they had planted the golden seed. The villagers gathered around, their eyes wide with wonder. The sprout grew taller and stronger with each passing hour. Sophia smiled. She knew the magic seed was working. It was a sign of hope, a sign that rain was coming, a sign that whispering willows would bloom again. The next day, dark clouds gathered in the sky. The wind howled, and then it rained. The villagers danced with joy. The rain soaked the thirsty earth. The golden sprout grew taller and stronger. Soon it blossomed into a magnificent tree, its leaves shimmering with gold. The drought was over. The crops flourished. Whispering Willows was alive with color and laughter once more. Sophia knew it was time to return home. The villagers gathered around her. They showered her with hugs and thanks. They called her their rain princess. Sophia smiled. She knew she would never forget the people of Whispering Willows. Sophia had shown them the importance of hope, teamwork, and kindness. She had shown them that even a small seed planted with love can make a big difference. In the heart of the mystical land of Enchantia, where magic and wonder intertwined with everyday life, there existed a legend that was whispered through the ages. This legend spoke of a time when the kingdom faced its darkest hour, and a beacon of light emerged to guide its people. Sophia returned to the castle a hero. Her journey had been perilous, filled with trials that tested her spirit and resolve. Yet with unwavering determination and a heart full of hope, she triumphed over every obstacle. The castle gates opened wide, and the people of Enchantia gathered to welcome their beloved princess back home. She told everyone about the magic seed, a gift from the ancient forest of Whispering Willows. This seed was no ordinary seed. It held the essence of the forest's magic, a power that could bring life and prosperity to the land. Sophia shared tales of the wonderful people she met in the forest, beings of pure magic and kindness who had aided her in her quest, and the wonderful people of Whispering Willows. But more importantly, she spoke of the lessons she learned from them. The people of Whispering Willows lived in harmony with nature, their lives intertwined with the magic of the forest. They taught Sophia the true meaning of courage, kindness, and hope, values that were the very essence of Enchantia. Sophia's adventure reminded everyone of the true spirit of Enchantia, a spirit of courage, kindness, and hope. Her story ignited a spark within the hearts of the people, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, These values could guide them through the darkest of times. The children, in particular, were deeply moved by her tale, their eyes shining with newfound inspiration. And so, the tale of Princess Sophia and the magic seed was passed down through generations, becoming a cherished part of Enchantia's rich tapestry of legends. Elders would gather the young ones by the fireplace, recounting the adventures of the brave princess who brought hope to the kingdom. These stories were more than just tales. They were lessons in courage, kindness, and the power of dreams, inspiring children to believe in the power of their dreams. The story of Sophia and the magic seed became a beacon of hope, encouraging the young to reach for the stars and believe in the impossible. It taught them that with courage and kindness, they could overcome any challenge and make their dreams a reality, and the importance of helping others. The spirit of Enchantia lived on in the hearts of its people, a testament to the enduring power of courage, kindness, and hope. Through acts of kindness and a shared sense of community, the legacy of Princess Sophia and the magic seed continued to inspire and uplift the kingdom, ensuring that the true spirit of Enchantia would never fade.